season. Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. One final month to push for the playoffs or start preparing for the future. Here we go in Week 14. And that is a rough one. Well short of that 20-yard line minimum he needed, so this drive going to begin from the 40-yard line instead. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. And his first pass falls incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 2nd down. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. They're throwing it. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw, almost an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
Nice work by the defense on that drive, Brock, as it looks like they're going to get off the field here with a 3-and-out.
Yeah, kept them from generating any sort of momentum to give this drive legs. We know offenses, they've got to see the chains move to get it going, but that forcible hit knocked the ball loose.
And you're going for this. He finds him beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on. They are throwing it again. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Offense up to the line fast. Another try following the sack. Got a man, it's Drake London. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Back now, pressure on its way. Got a man, it's London. And he's taken down at the 30. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Falcons will have a first.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
He's on the move. He's on the move. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Cut near the goal line. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. kicking team out to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He lets one fly deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants finish off their opening drive. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Giants respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose. Oh, no, and it bounces out of their own end zone. That's going to be a safety.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Well, sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to... yard line before he stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Play action on 1st down. He gets it to Juwan Johnson. And he'll head out of bounds at the opponent's 35. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Falcons will have a 1st. Looking to the air here. Oh, he got... This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That right there is one of the biggest differences between the NFL and college game. Heck, the high school and Pop Warner game. Because when you break away from a sack at those lower levels, big things happen. But at this level, this big boy league, just because you get out of one guy's arms doesn't mean you're safe anytime soon.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He still has room inside the 30. And he has this all the way down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Back-to-back carries here. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
That's taken in by Tucker. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Here we go, shot.
And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Falcons break the tie here in the 1st. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their 1st. They'll set up here for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Tackled by Luke Orororo. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
He has the first over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Setting up a throw. Running down the left side. They get 28 out of that play. And the Giants will have a 1st down. Working inside the red zone. And that is how our 1st quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Neither side separating much so far. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Giants. 2nd and 10 now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Here we go.
3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice.
Touchdown, New York! Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants tie things up at 14. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing it to start this drive. On the move, headed right. He can run it. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted by a man, and now he's in the clear. And the Giants are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Worked through his progression, nobody available, and by the time he checked it down to the back, oh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks, too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up. Here's a throw. Catch is made in close. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
McCaffrey is in for the New York touchdown. The Giants parlay the interception into points. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. He doesn't like what he sees, so a touchback. They're going to begin at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky. Stay tight and force the throw away.
He throws a bullet to the center of the... That's caught at the 25. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons tie this game at 21. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Starting from the 5. And look at this return. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
To throw again on 2nd and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Facing a 4th and 12, but this offense is undeterred.
Here we go.
Back to throw. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Buys time, rolling right.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. We're at the 2-minute warning of a high-scoring game so far. My goodness. The Falcons looking for a score just before the break. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
He's got London left side. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
Motion man left is Johnson. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is why it's so important not to overcommit to the team's lead runner. It went to a secondary ball carrier, and they cut him down for a big red zone stop.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over him.
Hits his running back. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
A gain of 4 yards. It's 4th and goal.
Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 4th and goal, too good to pass up. I love this. They're going for it and the lead. Throwing now from the gun. Touchdown, Atlanta. PAT effort coming up. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. Fits it through the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. To the air now on 1st and 10. Rolling left, buying some time. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Again the throw now on 2nd and 10. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Throwing from the gun here. Finds Smith and Jigba. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
1st down from the red zone. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Falcons watch as the return goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our 1st half.
With the score, Falcons.
We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. The 1st half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the 2nd half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he gets him around 6 there. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4. They'll throw it. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
I think it's safe to say that without that ball being tipped, we are looking at a big game. It's a missed opportunity to push that offense, but an even better play defensively to deny the throw.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Bobby Okereke. And the Falcons will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. The fourth down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks off the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Chased out to his right. He'll get this to Tucker. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles, well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
To the air, 3rd and long. That one's complete to London. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
Needing 10 yards now as they line up. It's 2nd and goal.
Ready?
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And, in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
He brings it in. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. You should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's a 2-score game. Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. From his own end zone, here we go. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception, he's looking to throw. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York! The Giants shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
19 tight. 9. Set.
Back now, pressure on its way. Stays up. Well, can't avoid that one, and they take him down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 now. Along the sideline, and Pitts brings it in. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
At the 6.
First and 6 at the 47-yard line.
Ready.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
Didn't take a rocket scientist to know, Kate. They wanted to get the ball in this guy's hands any way they could, not just in the passing game, and he just showed you why. This defense not prepared for his impact on the ground.
Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Pass play coming here. Flush down now to his left. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Falcons will have a first.
70 Timberwolves. Let's go now.
Working inside the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons take a 13-point lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Falcons double their lead to 14. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. He's going deep. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on first down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. He'll look to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when we evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He has the first over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. They'll throw it again. Gets this to Johnson. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Tackle made by Chris Abrams-Draine. From the 38. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Looking for a throw here. Got a man. McCaffrey has it. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. They are throwing it again. And not a great choice on first down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so 2nd down coming up.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. He'll throw it yet again. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Here he is on third and long. This gets the first and more. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down. From the red zone now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up second down. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Still sticking with the passing game. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this third quarter. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Giants football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. He'll throw it. Completed here to McCaffrey. They deliver a shot before he can get to the line.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on third down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
Facing a 4th and 12, but this offense is undeterred. They've got a man in motion. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw is looking for Kyle Pitts. And it sets up second down.
Let's go now.
Dropping back to throw. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. New set of downs for him at the 38. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
Second and 6 coming up here. Motion man left is Johnson. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Third and just 2 to go.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They give it to him again. And he's brought down for a loss.
Pass.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 2 yards.
60
It's
Bobcat.
4th down.
Throwing for it on 4th. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14.
It's a gain of 18.
70 Lions.
Falcons, first down.
First down from the red zone. Buying some time, Rod. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it's picked out by the Giants. Look, you know I'm always trying to be positive, partner. You take away the ending, it was a great drive. Everything they were hoping for, but all that work and effort, it's gone.
And all that people are going to remember is that ending, Kate. That's all that unfortunately matters for this offense.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Throwing now, following the turnover. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. They'll try and throw it here. This ball's cut by McCaffrey. Breaks through, and he might break away. Christian McCaffrey! And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Let's go.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Go.
He finds him right side. He has the New York touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They're out and set, first and 10.
Set.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He's on the move. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Makes the grab in bounds left side. All the way, and that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Drake London with the touchdown. Looking to tack on the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons double their lead to 14. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Chooses to bring this one out. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Pass to the left, pass to the left.
They'll come out throwing. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. The Tennessee rookie picks it up. And the Falcons take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie, right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
That one's caught along the left sideline. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So they offer the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock. But, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. And they just did.
And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons have likely locked up the win right there. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And the Falcons stretch their lead to 21. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He lays out for it and makes the catch. Well, sometimes there's nothing you can do but throw your hands up and stare at the ground, partner. He knew he was beat deep, and there was nothing he could do about it.
Yeah, and this is one of those just killers, right? These spot fouls and fuel for an offense often leads to points with a big explosive play like this, and it could be a morale killer for his defense.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Pass play now. He finds Johnson. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. They'll come up 1st and 10. Back to throw now. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for the back that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Let's go. All right, 17.
Throwing it again here. Finds Smith and Jigba. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants get it back to within 2 possessions. Jackson Smith and Jigba with a touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Giants get it back to a 14-point game.
Giants 42.
Well, time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And the Falcons are all over the kick. That should just about wrap things up here. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now looking to throw. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons stretch their lead to 21. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. From his own end zone, here we go. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
19 right. Go.
2nd and 10 now. Fits it through the middle. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Trying to push it deep downfield. And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. Oh, the ball is loose again. They'll recover, still with it. And the Giants make the interception.